Okay, this is taken from this article I wanted to show you here. It's taken from VW Trends. What's the date? August 96. Anyway, I was I was looking at this thing. I thought I'd seen an article about how to build one of these. This is on this article, Canadian Custom. That right there, I love that. I love the trailer. It's a one-wheel trailer with a spring on it. And I thought I ran across an article about how to build one, like a kit. And then there's a VW is pulling it. But I'm thinking about other vehicles. It doesn't have to be a VW. I think that's kind of cool. If you needed a little trailer to put like camping gear on it or something, that'd be pretty cool. I bet you it'd be easier to back up with a one wheel. But I know I seen this article on this thing on how to build this thing, and it talks about having a hub on that center part, and it's got a spring, for the shock on it. Well, anyway, I want to show you that. The other magazine I wanted to mention, it's out of Street Rider magazine, July 1984, and I can never get it straight as far as it has this article about straight as an arrow, but there's a picture's worth 1,000 words right there. It talks about the camber and caster. So that tells you a lot right there. For there's certain things you're supposed to have, at certain degrees you're supposed to have to your front end to alignment. Anyway, I wanted to mention that, and that I thought a pretty cool little article. All right, bye. I wanted to mention this channel. I just recently came across this channel, and this channel is really good. It's all got all kinds of gems in this thing, and I came across this video. In this video, it's the channel name is No Nonsense Know How, but it's him and his wife, and he's got to be a mechanic, and I was kind of hesitant about watching this because this video, this first one I watched, was the title is Will the 1974 Gran Torino Elite drive 2,500 miles home, Vegas to Philly? And it wasn't that, but I seen how long the video is, and it's an hour and 20 minutes for this video of his. I says, well, how could that be entertaining for an hour and 20 minutes? But it's full of all kinds of gems.
For Gran Torino Elite.
Let him explain it.
From Vegas back to Pennsylvania. If you haven't seen the first part, I'll drop a link to it down below or up here if you want to check that out. But we basically flew out, bought this thing sight unseen, got it running, started working some kinks out, and in this second half, it's game on as we set out on our 2,500 mile trek home. There's lots of our trip in this, and it's a hoot. So, will the car make it? I don't know. Let's find out. Diving in right now. We're next morning in the hotel parking lot. Gonna put the master cylinder in. we go hitting any mountains. Easy repair as long as nothing breaks. Rusted bolts and such. See, that's been weeping oil out the back. That's why the fluid kept going down. Probably just rust in the bore like usual, and could have maybe honed it to fix it, but once the pitting's there, that oil can weep past the seals. The new one looks identical to the old one, side by side.
Anyway, I just wanted to show like a little clip of this thing, and it just keeps on. I find out later. I says, well, if you're going to travel 2,500 miles, my family, we'd be wanting to drive as much as you possibly can to get the drive over with. But the two of them, I think they took like 2 weeks to drive that. So, like every 100 miles or so, they'd stop and at a campsite and go swimming. Starting with Lake Mead, swimming at Lake Mead, and then all this stuff keeps on happening, that he keeps on checking in, and he runs into a buddy. I'm not going to tell you the whole story, but just if you get a chance, watch it. But pretty entertaining. All right, bye.
It's supposed to be rising like a centimeter a year or something?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Whitebeard Adventures would like to know, what if you built a safety net from pipe and netting that is attached to the ledge that can be moved to the current work area to catch you if you miss it?
Oh, no. I'm not planning to fall. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want it safety net. Yeah, I don't like if I fall. Me falling is just not acceptable. It's not an option at all. Which is why I keep my safety line attached to my hand short enough that I can't actually get to the edge of the building. Like I have to take it off. I don't have to take it off to even get to the edge of the building. So even if I fell, I would still be like laying on the dome. I could slide down, but I would not be able to go off the edge. So at no point would my safety line be like holding me like hanging vertical or something.
Right. Okay. Question.